To exclude a specific contact list in Brevo from getting your next email campaign, open up the campaign you're working on, jump straight to the recipients step, click Advanced Options, and then under Don't Send To, just select the list you want to skip. That's it. Brevo now automatically strips every contact in that list out of the send, and you can continue editing or schedule as usual. Now, I have been burned by forgetting this exact step more times than I'd like to admit, so let me walk you through the whole flow properly and share a few hard-won habits that will keep your sends clean. You're logged into your Brevo account. That's your starting point. If you've got multiple accounts, like one for a client and one for your own business, pause right there and double-check the account name in the top right corner. I once painstakingly set up an exclusion, only to realize I was in the wrong workspace. Not fun. Once you're certain, head to the left sidebar, click Marketing, then click Campaigns. That page lists every email campaign you've ever created, plus the drafts and sent ones. It's easy to skim, but take a second to find the exact campaign you intend to edit. I always sort by last modified, so the most recent one I've been tinkering with floats to the top. Open it up, and you'll land in the campaign editor. Now, the recipient step is where things get real. It's the second or third tab depending on your setup, usually labeled Recipients, right there in the Campaign Builder's step-by-step flow. Click that, and you'll see your primary recipient list or segment already selected. Below that, you'll spot Advanced Options. That's what you need to expand. This isn't buried deep, but I've watched people scroll right past it because the label feels optional. It's not. Click it, and a new section slides open with the Don't Send To field. That's your exclusion control. Here's where naming discipline pays off. You'll see a drop-down of all your contact lists. If you've named them things like newsletter subscribers, current clients, internal team, and event attendees Paris, it's a 2-second job to pick the right one. If your lists are named List 1 through List 7, you're going to have a bad time. So before you even touch this drop-down, I'll say it. Rename your lists now if they're vague. Descriptive names are your first line of defense against sending a product launch to your own staff, or, worse, a competitor who somehow ended up in your database. Now, select the list you want to exclude. Brevo doesn't ask for confirmation. The moment you click a list, it's applied. There's no "Are you sure" dialogue, so that selection is live. I've made it a ritual to pause, look at the list name I just clicked, and say it out loud. Silly, but it works. One time I accidentally excluded my VIP customers from a flash sale because I was clicking too fast and picked VIPs instead of unengaged. You can guess how that went, so slow down right here. After you've selected the exclusion list, glance at the recipient count that Brevo shows above or below the settings. It updates in real time. You'll see the number drop by however many contacts are in that excluded list. If the math doesn't add up in your head, undo and check again. That count is your safety net. From there, you can either continue to the design step if you're still tweaking the email, or hit save and exit. No extra save button for the exclusion alone. It's saved automatically as part of the campaign's recipient configuration. I always click back into the recipient step one more time before I schedule, just to peer at that Don't Send To field and confirm the right list is still sitting there. It's never changed on me, but that tiny check has stopped me from launching with a stale exclusion left over from testing. Now, a bit of broader strategy. Exclusion is not the same as segmentation. You might be tempted to build a segment that manually filters out one list, and honestly, that works too and gives you more granular control if you need to stack conditions. But for the quick, everyday, I just don't want this one list to get this email, the exclusion dropdown is faster and less error-prone. Use segmentation when you want to target based on behavior or custom fields. Use exclusion when you're saying, not these people, period. One pitfall I see regularly, people exclude a list, then later delete that list from their account thinking it's no longer needed. If you delete a list that's referenced in an exclusion for a scheduled campaign, Brevo loses the reference and the exclusion stops working. You'll end up sending to that list. So if you've got a recurring campaign or a sequence that relies on that exclusion, leave the list intact even if it's otherwise gathering dust. Just keep it updated or replace it with an equivalent. Also, think about your send frequency. Excluding a list doesn't stop you from accidentally emailing those contacts through a different campaign. If you've got an internal team list you always exclude, I'd recommend creating a master do not mail list and adding it to every campaign's exclusion as a habit. Combine that with a consistent naming convention. I prefix all my exclusion lists with ZZ_E_exclude_, so they sort to the bottom and I can spot them instantly. A small thing that has saved me so many headaches. Before you schedule, always send yourself a test email to your own inbox. The test doesn't inherit exclusions, it will come to you regardless, but it forces you to reread the recipient settings in a calmer moment. Then look at that final recipient count one more time. If the number looks right, you're good to go. Once you've got comfortable with exclusions, you can layer them. Say you're running a re-engagement campaign. Exclude your active buyers list, your internal list, and maybe a no-mail suppression list all at once. Brevo lets you pick multiple lists in that don't send to field. Just be careful, the more lists you stack, the more you need to trust that you haven't got overlapping contacts causing unexpected drops. Spot check a few contact profiles to confirm they fall into the right bucket. So to wrap this up, you've logged into Brevo, found your campaign, opened the recipient step, expanded advanced options, and under Don't Send To, you've selected the contact list you want to exclude. Your campaign is now set to skip every single person on that list. Give that recipient count a final review. Maybe send one more test, then either schedule or send. That's the whole workflow, and once you make it a checklist item, you'll never blast the wrong people again. Keep your list names clean, always verify the exclusion right before hitting send, and you're set.